Hello directors and colorists. Today I want to show you how to get a Sony into Arri Alexa. This is for Sony users, and if you are Sony member, shout out to you. But do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel if you get these videos, and also thanks very much for comments, guys. You guys are making me growing. And also if you have someone learning about color grading and he never even knows about my accounts or about my tutorials about my channel, please share to him in order as to grow together. You know what, if you're learning, it's better to have someone backing, just learning also for industry to be grown. It's not like I know everything, but some stuff you can share with me so I can learn from you, and also you can get what is mine. All right, the reason why I changed my Sony into Alexa is because Alexa has a very big space for color and for dynamic. Also, I prefer to use a7s sometimes when it comes to film color or cinematic. But I'm a huge fan of Alexa when it comes to music video, commercial grade with the full of highlights. Okay, so let me just jump into my Sony Alexa. The first things that I used to do is space transformations, but today's I'm going to do a color space transformations management, and let's see what we can do. Okay, let's jump into our grade. So as I told you, I used to do access transform, but today we're going to do color space transform. So I'm going to do this, but before I go so further, I'm going to click my settings, then coming to my color managements and switch Arri Alexa, and this is what I'm going to use. Okay, the first node is my IDT, which is input device transformation. If you used to watch my tutorial, you can understand what it is. And the last node, this is going to be our last node, which is ODT, output device transformation. So I'm going to tell this was Sony S-Gamut, and it was S-Log2. As you can see, it's kinda, it's as you can see, when I switch S-Gamut and when I switch S-Log2, you see the way they look right now, you see. And then I'm going to tell it I want you to be Arri Alexa look-see into my inputs color space, and in my outputs I'm going to switch it to Arri Alexa look-see and Rec 709. All right. Okay, do not worry about exposure. We're going to fix it. Okay, this is what I convert to my color space. You see, right now we have a big room. If you know about color space, right now we have a big room for grades. It's similar with Arri Alexa, and I just grade as if I share this footage with Arri Alexa. So my second node is going to be exposure, and this is I'm going to bring down all over my exposure. Yes. This is too much. This is too much. You see, look at the color the way it is right now. It's very beautiful. I kind of like the way it is. I kind of like Alexa the way that it do my color. As you can see, the difference between this is with the a7s. a7s, it's kind of have a little bit of a cinematic, and it has a lot of dynamic. But Alexa has a less of a dynamic, but it has huge colors, huge space of colors. It's very colorful. but access it's desaturated a little bit and it's kind of cinema. But Alexa, it's very saturated, as you can see the way it look right now. Okay, this is my exposure and my another notes, which is going to be my tonal curve or custom curves, and this is my curves. I'm going to play around with the curves. I'm going to construct my image. Okay, looking very beautiful. Make sure you don't do it too much. I kind of like the way it is right now. Okay, a second node, which is going to be my white balance. I'm going to do a bit faster, you know, for the sake of a tutorial. I don't want it to be long video. Okay, I'm going to fix my white balance just a bit. You know, we have a lot of bluish, so we need to do opposite side. As you can see, this is before, this is after. Even my skin is looking very beautiful. So here it's my saturations. We go to saturate. As you can see, it's very saturated. I kind of like the way it look like now. See, let me go to my curve saturations, my UV saturation, and bring down my reddish to save my reddish color. You see, before, after, it's very colorful without annoying my image. As you can see, my skin is right there as the way it is before. It's very beautiful. That's why, this is why I like Arri Alexa when I want to do music videos or I want a commercial. You know, sometimes I can even leave in like that, you know, without doing any changes to my color, like you change this and this. No, I can leave it like that and play around with the skin tone. It's very perfect, but I'm going to be a little bit of a changes. But before I'm doing my grade, let me go to my fixer nodes to fix my skin tone, and this is going to be a perfect. All right. One of the things that I like from Arri Alexa has very nice skin tone. And as you know, Sony has a bit of you know, it's difficult to get perfect skin tone on a Sony, but when you change into Arri Alexa, your skin tone is going to work so perfectly, you know. So I prefer you to do the same thing that I do. So we have a bit of a reddish and pinkish to our skin, so we're going to fix that by clicking these guys over here and take down a little bit my reddish to have everything in the right positions. Okay, just a bit. Remember, just a bit. It's a huge changes. You can't see there, but the change is there, you know. All right, I kind of like the way my skin look now. You see the before we have a lot of a reddish, but after we have a nice. Okay, let me jump to my glade, which is look. As you can see, so what I can do right now, I just want a nice orangey look. So I'm going to change my blue into a teal color. As you can see, just like this. This is bang, kind of like it. You know, is it because we have the, you know, it was very sunny, and often to the like summer we can't have a greenish to our grasses, or we can't have a lot of a greenish, so we're going to twist our greenish into orange just a bit, especially this part. Our grasses, it can't be that green, you know, we have to make it look natural. Let's see the way it look now. Yes, looking very gorgeous, beautiful. Let's see before and after. This is before, this is after. Our gray, kind of looking good. So let's jump into our skin tone. Okay, to our skin, we're going to qualify our skin and Okay, select these guys over here to see where our skin selecting our image, and then we're going to dropping down our width. If you used to watch my tutorials, I already explained about using width and softy to find the nicest skin tone qualifications. So I'm going to use softy instead of width, and this is very nice to me, and I'm use a bit of a width like that. Okay, let me denoise. I kind of denoise at 35 and blur radius about 15s, and in and out ratio I'm going to do -3 is kind of work and nice, perfect to me. Okay, let me just switch it off, and this is where my skin. So watch here perfectly how I do my skin. The first thing that I like to do is just play around with my gamma, but I'm just looking my color into my vectorscope until I get to where my indicator is. So pretty nice right there. So I'm going to saturate. When you crease up, it's going to saturate, and when you drag like left and right, it's going to change the color. So I'm going to bring it up to the orange parts a little bit. Yes, this is look orange. And with my offset as well, do not worry about being very saturated. Okay, let me bring it back. Okay, to my offsets, I'm going to do opposite a little bit to magenta to get that a chocolate skin tone. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to desaturate my image so that we can get everything in the right place. And then what I'm going to do next is construct my image. You see, okay, and my lift just a bit, not that too much. Yeah. Okay, and also my gamma, I'm going to increase it. All right, I'm going to reduce my saturation to make to make it look natural. You see, we have very nice, very nice chocolate skin tone. As you can see, this is our skin tone modifications. I kind of like the way it look now. You see, yeah, looking dope, but it's very darkish, so I need to increase my gamma to make it brighter. This is before and this is the after. Let me reduce a little bit of a construct. I think, and my lift up just a bit here. I kind of like the way it look right now. It's very chocolatey, very nice skin tone. You see, this is what Arri Alexa do. This is why I love Arri Alexa. It's very nice. But my skin, let me try to reduce again. Okay, let me increase my saturations. Yeah, to make it pop again, you know. Yeah, it's kind of looking nice right now, my skin. This is my very best way technique of doing skin tone. If you don't know about this technique, just watching my early tutorial, see the way it is before and after, the way my skin is. Let me reduce. Okay, don't want it to be very saturated, you know. I'm just watching over my, you know, this party over here, so you have to watch carefully. And then also I'm going to reduce my gamma. Okay, I don't want it to be very bright. That's a little brightness with your skin, you know. It's really dark, you know. All right, I kind of like the way it look right now. So another thing we go do is our FPC, which is our fingerprint This one was our skin tone. All right, our FPC, I just need emulation color to all my footage, you know, to make it look, you know, to make a juice to my video. So I'm going to reduce my bluish, yeah, but careful not do that much to give that warmth vibe to my video. And also I'm going to reduce my intensity. This is bang, you know, this is before, this is after. It's a bit, you know, of a juice to my video, is to print my image. And then another thing that I could do right now is just I'm going to do my curves to balance my saturation. You see some stuff is oversaturated, so I'm going to balance it by using my Luma. So this is going to be our Luma curve. This is super black and super white. I'm going to desaturate them, and also I'm going to desaturate all over the place that I see it's very saturated. You see, it's kind of fixed the saturation into our images. So this is what it look right now, and this is going to be our, what we call it, our Luma. This is our Luma note. Okay, one and last node, which is my very important when it comes to my grading. I kind of like doing this. It's my vignettes. Me without vignettes, that's not me. All right, I'm going to reduce to make it I just want my subject to be popping. That's why I just do this this vignette style. So as you can see, it's looking very nice and beautiful. The skins, inspirations, image, it's looking very perfectly, and I kind of like the way it look right now. So if you have anything to say, you can say anything, comment it right there. If you have anything you just gained, earned, just, yeah, you know, you can even say right there if you want to know anything about color grade. This is one of our tips and one of our technique that I kind of like to do often when it comes to my color grading. As you can see, the image is looking very beautiful. It's not like we finished there, not yet. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to make, you know, some balance, what it is and what. But for now, I think we end up right there. I think we've got something in your minds, and it's very hopeful and helpful. Thanks very much for watching these videos. I hope you enjoyed. Let's meet up at the next time to my next videos. And yeah, probably we have a masterclass tutorials going to be dropped next time. I think next week I'm gonna drop a masterclass, the way I do color grading from start to beginning, very slowly way, explainable way. It's not like I'm doing rashly. Yeah, thanks very much. See you next. Don't forget to subscribe.